Hey guys, I'm Mike from VersaPod. Today, I want to show you guys a VersaPod system in an industrial setting. What you're about to see is a custom VersaPod system on a 5x10 machine. This machine is in a door manufacturing plant, and the video shows the creation of some sample parts from start to finish. The whole video is about 10 minutes, but I'm going to speed it up so I don't bore you to death.
So the first thing you'll see is the marker outlining the profile of the parts. I already have the marker tool in the tool holder, so that's why you see it just come from the side of the machine. Now that the profiles are drawn, I send the spindle back to pick up cutting tool, and I place the pods within the profile of the parts I outlined. I have a whole set of custom sized pods, so I just found two pods that would be just smaller than the profiles of the parts, and I used those. If you wanted to, you could use two even smaller pods at either end of the part as well. That would work. The first tool that you'll see is the roughing cutter. My roughing cutter has a cutting length of 2.5 inches, and it's a 5/8 diameter end mill. Also, I left the dust hood off so that we could get a good look at everything happening here. It makes quite a mess, but at least you can see how aggressive the cuts are. The second tool that you'll see is the cope cutter. I run this in the ends of the board at a very slow feed rate, just so that there is minimal tear out. Also, it's worth noting that I intentionally chose a design with curved copes and a curved stick so that you could see both cuts work very smoothly. I apologize for any noises from the blower. I was trying to keep the dust off my camera. Also, it got very dusty in here without running the dust collection as I usually would with my dust boot on. You might hear me cough. The next cutter you'll see is the stick cutter. This cutter runs at a much higher feed rate, and I could take one full depth pass, but with some materials like white oak, I like to take two passes, so I just keep it there as the standard. So you'll see it cut the same lines twice. And the last cutter you will see is a finish cutter that I use just to clean up any tear out that's on the back edge of the board on the left that doesn't have a stick cut on both sides. And finally, I sent the machine back to pick up a different tool just so I could blow off all the dust and allow the vacuum to release slowly. And here are the parts.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks.